Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Coffee Break with Tara by Laura Gonzalez. I keep trying to add the Blue Witch into the name of the coffee break, and I don't know how to do that. I'm open to suggestions. Um, Welcome to the Blue Witch Coffee Break with the Laura Gonzalez. I don't know. Hello, Silverlet. It's been a while. How you been? I'm late. I'm late because I'm always late. No, I'm late because I was writing down um all the events that are coming up for June. So I can tell you, I can give you a little bit of a tease and tell you what events we're having in June. I hope whether you watch and join us now, it's a little bit late, I'm like a 10-minute late, so I know maybe some people thought, oh, she's not going to do it, and they're not signing up. Hi, Alexa. And some people might be trickling in, even though it's a little bit late. Uh, if you're not having your regular routine because you're off today, here in the United States is Memorial Day. So a lot of people have a day off and might not be on the regular routine schedule, so they might not be here watching right now. But whether you watch now or later, welcome to the coffee break. Um, to all of those over there on the YouTube or the Facebook, leave me comments so I know you're here. And today we're going to do a tarot reading for the week, and we have two oracles. I have the Don Miguel Ruiz Oracle, The Four Agreements, and I have the Gospel of Aradia by Stacy DeMarco. So, the Darkwood Oracle by Sasha Graham. All right, so let's ask the Divine Goddess, may she let us see what needs to be seen and that information be used for the greater good. Two cards stuck to my hands. You know I love when they do that. I don't have to struggle. They stuck to my hand and that's it. I don't have to go fish. And we have two reverse cards. Uh, Interesting. They're all of swords. They all have to do with swords. So I'm going to show you the cards right side up first. But we got both of them reversed. So we have the Nine of Swords and the Page of Swords. And they are both reversed. So what does that mean? I think we've been having a little bit of anxiety and a little bit of a imposter syndrome. I know it attacks me. It clocks me when I'm not watching. It comes and hits me on the head. So this is a card that is usually related to disappointment, discomfort, or mind going a little bit too uneasy and things being really real for us to be disappointed, for us to be concerned. When the card is reversed, however, it's telling us some sort of it's not as bad as you think it is. Kind of like you're worrying too much. My dog was here and he just left. Kind of like you're worrying too much, you're reading too much into it, you are making it bigger than it is. And for some of us who tend to have a little bit of a paranoid and anxious mind, well, this is like every day, right? We're thinking about catastrophic events, and the world is already catastrophic, so we don't need to add that dialogue into our mind. So the card is telling us, like, hey, it's not as bad as you think it is. It's actually doable, negotiable. Just speak your mind. You can do it, etc. And that's that, right? So that's one card. The next card that we have is that of the Page of Swords and is reversed. And this one really adds a layer of confidence to the other one. When the other card is telling us it's not as bad as you think it is, you don't need to be disappointed, it's not real, it's all in your mind, you're just thinking about it, you're catastrophizing, etc. The Page of Swords reverse is literally telling us you're not a student anymore, you're a teacher. You do not need to be doubting your abilities, particularly your cognitive abilities and your abilities of communication. And it's just saying, like, you have what it takes, you know what to do, you have the knowledge, wisdom, etc. So you can now teach, or you can now share, or you can now lead, or you can now come out of this thought of things being horrible, catastrophic, disappointing, etc. Hi, Jennifer. Jennifer is given hi. I keep telling people that's a high five, but I know a lot of people put it as prayer hands. So thank you for liking that message. And if it is resonating with you, it is telling us, right? The divine is telling us, like, enough with the imposter syndrome, enough with thinking that we don't have the capacity, the ability, or the wisdom, the knowledge to do the thing. We are not the little page that needs to be asking for permission. We are now a page reverse that is abandoning that youth feeling of inadequacy to come a full grown, um, either the knight or the queen or king of swords, is just telling us, kind of like, stop doubting your capacities. Stop doubting yourself. I know it's so easy to say it, stop doubting yourself. Like, there's no need to have doubt. If only the whole planet didn't suffer from the same thing, imposter syndrome wouldn't exist. But I digress. Hi, Akila. Welcome. And Jennifer, welcome. And just to let you know, I get to have one weekend off, which is very unusual. But then on the second weekend of June, we come back to work, and we're doing on June 8th, if you're here in Chicago, we're doing the Tonantsin Mestli ceremony honoring the moon. That's happening here in Pilsen on June 8th. You can find the tickets on my link tree, or you can go to my Eventbrite and find the tickets there. They're donation based, so donate what you can, 5, 10, 20, 50, whatever you can donate. Come and join us for the Tonantsin Mestli moon ceremony that will happen on June 8th. How close will we be from the actual new moon? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we will be exactly on very, very close to the new moon. So it's going to be a lot of good feminine moon energy that day. So Tonantsin Mestli honoring the moon on June 8th, and then on June 9th, for those who like to do online things, we have the Decolonizing the Goddess class. This time we're talking about Xochiquetzali, who is the goddess of beauty and love, because it's not all human sacrifices. Uh, we do too have goddesses of beauty and love, and we're not even sure if human sacrifices happen. I was trying to be funny. Please don't misunderstand what I just said. It was a joke. Anyway, the goddess of beauty and love, the goddess Xochiquetzali, who is present on almost every single aspect of our life. So I really invite you to come and see this class. Come and take this class. And if you miss any of the past classes, you can still buy them on demand. We've done Coatlicue, the Mother Goddess, Shilon and the Corn Goddess, Chantica, the Fire Goddess, Xochiquetzali, the First Water Goddess, and Mayawil, the Agave Goddess, the Magai Goddess. Okay, let's see what the Four Agreements has for us today. And I'm going to honor two cards because one stuck to my hand. And you know that if a card sticks to my hand, I'm going to read that card. So the one that I chose for us is don't make assumptions, be yourself around others. The biggest assumption that humans make is that everyone sees life the way we do. We assume that others think the way we think, feel the way we feel, judge the way we judge, and abuse the way we abuse. We are afraid to be ourselves around others because we think they will judge us, victimize us, abuse us, and blame us as we do ourselves. This ties in with this imposter syndrome, by the way, and us overthinking and stressing ourselves about it. This really ties up to that. So claim it if you will. Don't make assumptions. Be yourself around others. It's a mouthful. The biggest assumption that humans make is that everyone sees life the way we do. We assume that others think the way we think, feel the way we feel, judge the way we judge, and abuse the way we abuse. We are afraid to be ourselves around others because we think others will judge us, victimize us, abuse us, and blame us as we do ourselves. Wow. So the second card, the one that stuck to my hand, is from the Always Do Your Best agreement. And it says, express your own divinity. It's basically the same message, guys. It really is. So you don't need the acceptance of others. You don't need knowledge or great philosophical concepts. You have the right to be you, and you express your own divinity by being alive and by loving yourself and others. What a beautiful message. And it's kind of on the same vein, not the same exact words, but very similar message. Always do your best, express your own divinity, and look at the card, it's so beautiful. And it reads, you don't need the acceptance of others, you do not need knowledge or great philosophical concepts. You have the right to be you, and you express your own divinity by being alive and by loving yourself and others. So that is what the Four Agreements has for us. And I promised you two oracles, so I am going to do two oracles. The second oracle that we have is the Gospel of Aradia. Let's see what the message of Aradia is today. I think it's going to come hard and strong and direct and, you know. By the way, for those who are on the Chicagoland area, if you live on or around Elgin, on June 23rd, we're taking the LIMPIAS, a Mexican cleansing workshop, to you. We need to get at least 10 tickets going so I can go. And we encourage you, if you live in Elgin or know somebody that lives in Elgin and will be interested in taking the LIMPIAS workshop, please help us spread the word. LIMPIAS, a Mexican energy cleansing workshop, will be going to Elgin on June 23rd. So I'm very excited about that, trying new venues. And we're going to do it that day. Also, if you can please put energy so that there's no cicadas. That will be fantastic. I'm so incredibly afraid of the cicadas. All right, let's see what the Gospel of Aradia has for us today. We have union. The union of the snake. Yes, I'm that old. If you don't know what I was singing, do you know what I was singing? Come on, show how old are you? Tell me if you know what I was singing. Anyway, union. Speaking of age, I need my glasses to read. Oh, I can see now. So, union, an actual marriage ceremony or a marriage of the minds is near. Without applying pressure, find a way to unite. Take the middle road. Together is better than apart. We are a part of nature, not apart from nature. We might hail from a different time or a different place, or skin of different shades, yet our ways they can embrace. A union of perfect halves, the masculine can stitch, the feminine we can flow. And now we have one creation of perfect pitch. Alexa says, nope, but I'm curious. Okay, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you after I read it. The union of the snake. An actual marriage or ceremony or a marriage of the minds is near. Without applying pressure, find a way to unite. Take the middle road. Together is better than apart. We are a part of nature, not apart from nature. We might hail from a different time or a different place, or skin of different shades, yet our ways they can embrace. A union of perfect halves, the masculine can stitch, the feminine can flow, and now we have one creation of perfect pitch. So there you have it, folks. To be ourselves, to find that balance and union, to find um, beautiful. Alexa Rose says, without applying pressure and find a way to unite, will be forefront of my mind as I move forward with what I have in mind. That is great. I love when you, ooh, I got goosebumps. Ooh, I got goosebumps. I love when you guys resonate with certain phrases or certain part of the oracle, because here I am just reading them, right? I don't know what is going to come and speak to you. And that's the beauty of this thing that we do together. When I'm speaking these words, either they come from my interpretation of the tarot or from the oracle booklets, but there's something that speaks to you. And the way it resonates to me is not the same way it's going to resonate to you, but it resonates nonetheless. And then you find it's kind of like extracting the pulp of something, right? That makes it valuable for you, that makes it nutritious, if you will. So thank you all for watching. Please come and sign up for our newsletter. Come and join us on our events, or send tips if you feel like. You can send me tips through um, Venmo, Zelle, or Cashapp. Thank you for those who have sent tips before. And oh, the song. What is the song? The song is called The Union of the Snake by Duran Duran. And it's an 80s song. And I cannot play it because I don't know. Yeah, it's called Union of the Snake. The Union of the Snake. So every time I see the word union, I think a lot in lyrics. My friends really laugh about the fact I think a lot in lyrics because I learn English through music. So certain words are connected to certain songs. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Alexa. Thank you, Silverlet. Kim is asking, are you on Patreon yet? Not yet. I'm really, really, really working hard to get that Patreon going. And I just need to figure out how you do it. And what am I going to put on the Patreon? There's definitely going to be a hangout or two because I want to do this and take it to the next level where we can actually communicate with each other. So to have like a hangout tarot day where we're just hanging out and doing this real life, but that I'm talking and that you are able to respond to me and not just typing away. So it's getting there. But the newsletter is coming, so make sure you sign up for the newsletter. That's free, you know. And thank you all for being here. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Silverlet. Thank you, Revival Go, Alexa, and Aquila, and everybody that watched. I'll see you Monday. Unless if I go to the movies, then I won't see you Monday. But I hope I can see you Monday. And until we meet again, never forget that you are loved. Bye bye.